Hello, hello. Good evening, and well, maybe good morning, depending on when you're watching the video here. But I have decided to make the much anticipated toilet paper instructional video on the push pull holder for you. I know I apologize that I haven't gotten it to you earlier, but been a little bit busy with busy, yeah, obviously busy with work and such things like that. Okay, so now in my basement bathroom, there is the pull style of toilet paper holder. Now, granted, this roll is full, so I am going to just I'm just going to show you how to like maybe take it off and then use this same roll as the putting it on part of tonight's little session or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, okay, so like I said, this is a pretty well full roll. My half ply toilet paper. I'm just about out, thank goodness. I bought a little bit better. I still tend to buy toilet paper that's on sale just because it's being flushed down the toilet, but at the same time, I don't want something where I need to have a whole handful to get the job done. Okay, carrying on with it. Now again, the my older kids use the bathroom downstairs the most, so they have decided that the over part is how they like it. I guess for whichever way it works the best, right? Okay, so, oh, see, huh? Just like magic. All right, so this is the actual toilet paper roll holder, and you'll notice that you can push that one piece or that one side in because there's a spring in there. Now, if you were to take it apart, you would see said spring, but I would not recommend that just because it makes it a little bit more challenging when you're wanting to take it off and it all of a sudden breaks. Okay, so now the idea is to put this piece in the hole, okay? And then you want to push it together, push it together like this, and then get this piece in that hole, okay? Now, I know the older style ones, there was made mention of a 1977 house with a push-pull holder. Now, that one might be recessed into the wall. I kind of miss those holders, but at the same time, this is a much better idea if you're wanting to renovate and change the holders and, whatever. Anyway, the other one I had to have a big hole, but in our other house, one of my kids had to go to the bathroom really bad, and they ripped that door open, and we had a cast iron toilet paper holder. Like, it was a stand. It just stood on the floor, and anyway, it put a big hole. It put a dent in the wall, and that recessed one would have been perfect to put in there as a toilet paper roll holder. But you can't find them now. Well, maybe you can, like on the Restore or something. Anyway, okay, so if you push it, put this piece in here, and then push, okay, this is a little tight. Okay, push it in, and then you can just put it right in there. See, you notice that? Now, this part doesn't really matter, I don't think, but I mean, don't hang on it or anything. It's not meant to hold on to like this to try and get up from the toilet, because, well, that's a whole another issue. Anyway, so again, when you want to take it off, you just, you can just grab a hold of it and turn it or tilt it up or whatever, and then pull it out. Now, having said that, we're going to put the toilet paper holder in the roll. Okay, so now it just goes in there. Okay, now it can go all the way in. It's actually longer than the roll, thank goodness, right? Because I mean, you would want it to be shorter. That'd be challenging. Okay, so again, we're just gonna put this piece into that hole there, and then we're gonna push this holder rod, I guess you want to call it, all the way, well, as far in as we need to, and then this end here is going to go into that hole. Okay, now again, periodically you just want to make sure that this is tight and snug. You would hate to have this thing launch across the bathroom and maybe break a glass shower door, or heaven forbid you'd have to go buy a whole new fixture. Okay, so again, we're gonna put this in the hole. Now, I did it the same way as my kids do, just because, I mean, why make people frustrated or irritated or whatever? Anyway, and I mean, I guess that's something you probably, if you're doing, okay, now if you're at someone's house, let me just turn this around here. If you're at someone's house and their toilet paper runs out, do you, as a courtesy, search through cupboards or such if they don't have the toilet paper roll holder like I do in my upstairs bathroom? Okay, now do you search through cupboards and things like that to find toilet paper? Because that's kind of, I guess, maybe being a little bit snoopy. But at the same time, if you leave it empty, like, what do you guys do? I'm kind of curious, actually, because for myself, I guess it kind of depends on how well I know the person. If they're family or close friends, or even just I've been into their house more than twice, I generally have a good idea as to where toilet paper is being held, so I'll go look in those places. Now, if they're not there, then I will let them know that I can't find their TP. And we need to fill that ticket holder. Okay, I'm going to turn this. All right, so now, again, just to refresh your memory, we're going to put this piece of the bar, like the holder, into this hole right there. And then once it's in there, then we can plunge this a little bit so that this piece fits into that hole. And then the toilet paper should be secured enough that you can use it without the bar falling off. Okay, now you might need to test it a little bit because sometimes it's a little bit awkward. Okay, so here we go. So let's see if I can get a good angle. Oh, see, that's hard to see maybe with the toilet paper on there. Okay, so now you've got it in there. Okay, now you just want to tilt the rod up and then push it in. And now you don't have to push this one in that far. And then you can just put it in there. See? You see how that fits in there so nice and snug? And this side fits in there nice and snug. Okay, so now again, it's not meant to hang on to when you need to get up off the toilet or whatever. Now, okay, so now to take it off, right? Because now the roll is going to be empty, so it should be easier to manhandle it, right? So you just want to go on this side and push it in, tilt it out, and then it just comes right out. Now, you're going to say, but Sylvia, what if I put it in, start on that side? Okay, let's, just for the sake of fun times, let's try and do this the other way. Now, I am a right-handed person here, so putting this in with my right hand might be a little bit awkward. But okay, so again, I have the toilet paper on the holder, okay, and I have it the way that my kids use it. And we're just going to put it in on the right side first instead of the left side. Okay, so this is the left side of the holder, and that's the right side of the holder. So I'm just going to put this piece in here, and it can just slide right in there, and then you tilt up the bar, okay? And then you can push this side in. Oh, see, it works nice. And then you can put it in that hole. Now, it's not, I mean, I guess it's not any more difficult now if I do it with my left hand. So that works all right. I guess it's just preference, right? Like whichever way you feel more comfortable. But either way, it works, okay? So now the toilet paper is on there. It is nice and secure. See, it's nice, fits in there nicely. And then you can just pull, pull, pull. All right, so I hope that was helpful. I know that I've had a few people requesting that instructional video. Um, if I have left anything out, feel free to message me or leave a little note, you know, comment, I guess you could say, on the video. And I hope that was helpful. I would hate for you guys to be without toilet paper on the holder, without me having done this video for so long. I do apologize for the delay. No Germish tonight. I apologize for that too. Well, maybe a little bit there will be at the end here. We'll see. All right, you guys have yourselves a great day. I hope this was enjoyable for you. Share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe, because then you'll get notifications when I put a new video on. All right. Auf Wiedersehen, and you guys have yourselves a grandioso evening.